Hi model fans, I'm Jared and you're tuned to Bone Fragments, the channel for all things B1 Lancer and aviation scale modelling. In this video we're going to check out the new EDUARD Special Edition Tornado GR.1, the Desert Babe in 1/48 scale. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's check it out. So this has just arrived, I haven't even opened the box yet, so I thought we'd share it with everyone. So got the kit from Gundam Plus. So I want to thank Daryl there at Gundam Plus. Gundam Plus is a great hobby shop, and they're open remotely at the moment due to the pandemic. So Daryl will do a great deal there for you. He looks after you, and customer service second to none. Okay, let's open this sucker and see what we got. So this is a very difficult kit to get. Actually, it's been, I think, out once already earlier this year, and didn't get it at that stage. And they've just sort of come in this week in Australia. So we get multiple versions of the desert schemes from the Desert War, which was the Gulf War I, Desert Storm, and Operation Granby as the Brits called it. So in this set, 11136, we've got, it's the Revell 48 scale kit, decals for 8 different schemes, and Brassin, photo etch, and resin. So I paid about $100 for this, Australian. Let's have a look, see what we've got. So that's the Revell kit. You can have a look at that. So that should be old news to everyone. But let's have a look at it. Now EDUARD has also just come out with a whole new Brassin sets for the Tornado, including all of the pods, Sky Shadow, Boz, all the different weapons, JP233s, etc. So we've got the EDUARD set, which is specifically for the Desert Babe. So it is the Desert Babe set for this, and they're on here. Now this is actually made up of some various sets out of the big Ed sets, and for the Tornado, the Revell Tornado, you can actually get all of these parts by combining different sets. You can't just buy these particular frets. Okay, and we've got the mask here. Let's take that out and have a quick look. It's going to catch this or not. Anyway, we've got canopy masks, wheel masks, as usual, that sort of thing on there. So interestingly though, they have just released a new zoom, well, I think it's called Look set for the Tornado. Got that on order actually, which is more of the 3D printed type, like what Quinauta Studios are doing. So while this is printed, it's not 3D, so it's just the resin, sorry, just the photo etch printed with colors. Still not bad. So this is the resin parts. So these are the Martin Baker Mark 10s. They've not got the piping on the side, so I'll assume they got that somewhere else. I have to have a look for that. So they have the distinctive pipe right on the edge there. Very nice looking seats, though. I've not seen those particular seats before. Oh, here we go. There's the piping. as separate parts. That's pretty good because they're a different color, so painting those would be easier with it being separate. We've got the pull ring. So they're actually very nice. So what those combined with the straps should make a nice ejection seat. And then we've got the wheels. Seat pads for the ejection seats. I'm surprised they didn't put those in with those. I'll put those over there. Got the raised lettering on the wheels. Camera catch that. Yep, you can actually see the good years. Very nice. Oh, even got the little fill valve right at the side there. So that's beautiful. Now this is one of the main features of this kit, is the decals. So the Gulf War, Desert Storm decals, particularly the British Tornadoes, had some amazing artwork. So let's see what we've got. We've got Gulf Killer, Foxy Killer, Helen, some more stencils. More stencils, probably fuel tanks. Hello Kuwait, goodbye Iraq. Awesome Annie. Machama. Luscious Lizzie. So that's the one that the actual Desert Babe artwork comes from. Check 6. So a lot of them, so the Armored Charmer actually is code AC, if you can see that. So a lot of times they tried to match the name to the actual artwork. Some of them, although, were named after girlfriends, wives, etc. Beautiful set. So, instruction sheet. Love the artwork. The artwork's brilliant on this one. So your PE sets. Interesting to see what parts they've included in here as well. This kit is notorious for this whole sort of area in here with the full-length intakes being very hard to get in there. Now, Mike Reeves at Phase Hanger Resin has a seamless intake set for that. I'm not quite sure whether he's still producing them, but he did, and I've got a couple of those in the stash. And of course you can build this with the wings in various positions, both the swept and unswept, but because it includes the full flaps and slats deployed, you're probably going to do it in the wings forward orientation. Now, they've not upgraded the afterburners in this set other than what comes with the kit. Res Kit makes some amazing new afterburners for the Tornado. Got a couple of those on order as well for both this Revell 48th and also the Revell 32nd, and no doubt the forthcoming Italeri 32nd. So actually a very nicely done instruction set. Nice clear big layout, unlike the Revell actual instructions that comes with it. They're pretty clumsy and very crammed in tight together. I'm not going to bore you to death by describing every phase of it. So weapons, looks like we've got the Sky Shadow pod included, which was in the Revell kit, and the Boz set, which was both used in the Desert Storm fit outs. So I believe that's all the weapons they've included. So during Desert Storm, the Tornadoes infamously used the JP233 sets during the initial couple of days of Desert Storm. So that's the low altitude airfield denial munition that craters the runways. But that meant flying low and right over the runways, and they lost a few birds doing that. So then they switched to high altitude. They were using 1,000-pound bombs, Jeep general purpose bombs initially, just using loft and lay down attacks. Some amazing stories from the pilots of Gulf War. Once they were started getting caught in the anti-aircraft and missiles, they switched to higher altitude and did high altitude precision guided bombing. So using laser guided bombs, and that was the first time they'd employed them. So they initially had no designation ability on the Tornado. So they quickly flew out some Buccaneers, and with the Pave Spike pod, they were able to designate for the Tornado. So they became a hunter-killer team, where the Tornado would be carrying the LGBs and the Buccaneer would have the Pave Spike to spike the target designated until they were able to take it out. Then the Talid pod was quickly released. Some of the test ones were actually taken out of the test area in the UK, flown out to the to Duran, I think it was, or Tobruk, and fitted to a couple of the Tornadoes, and Armored Charmer was one of those, I believe. That then carried the thermal imaging airborne laser designator pod, and were able to then self-designate. The shark mouths are a feature of a couple of them. Yeah, this one here, Gulf Killer, and one other one, I believe, in this set. So Luscious Lizzie is the actual Desert Babe. Okay. So that's it. We can, if you'd like to see the actual Rebel kit itself opened up, leave me a comment and I'll make a separate video of that. But it's the same Rebel kit that has been out there for a number of years now, the GR.1 version. Rebel are just about to release the Farewell Edition set of that. That includes the markings for the last flights. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave me a comment, as I said, if you want to see an actual review of the plastic parts itself. And thanks for watching.